Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid rain. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team that wins.
Holding offense.
What did they call that on?
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Open man has got it. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Room here to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
That's not good enough, man.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funches there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you've got the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Jaron Brown, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Oh, why are we doing this?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Marius Randall. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady setting up the screen for Miller.
Brady's pass. Complete to
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Brady's pass.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 8, but it all also lead to a 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
At the 39-yard line.
A give to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there.
2nd and 10.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. But it'll be 2nd down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. 30, the 20. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. The give is to Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter. Brady now on 1st down. Quick slant to Brown.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
At the 29-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete right around the 8. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. It's second and goal back to the 8-yard line now.
8-yard line.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
It's third down.
Brady now on third and goal.
From the 8-yard line.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
A loss of 14 on the play.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 13, Packers 7.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Tyler Irvin on the return. The Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And that is incomplete.
Rodgers.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
32-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, first and 10 at about the 32. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 38, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. The Bucs on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle to Evans. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Bucs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. His throw caught at about the 5.
Brady's pass.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
With the handoff to Aaron.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Rodgers
6
now to throw.
At their 49-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and... Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Well, offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading them out. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do. Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. it'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. A dump underneath to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20 to 10.
Packers 10.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
The 45-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. And this one's incomplete.
Intended for
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
At their own 17.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Buccaneers.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A good position to be in here, second and inches. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Offense.
Don't do us like that.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brady's pass.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Incomplete.
Here's a give to Jones running left. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Devin White in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback, and you know what a free runner turns into?
What?
A free hitter.
3-yard attempt.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Brady's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To Jaron Brown.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. First and 10. This is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Brady.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Brady now on first down, letting one go deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brady's pass.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half. It gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. To throw on 3rd down. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. He's got a man. Complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. He got 29 yards that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
The 18-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. So a drive that covers almost the entire length of the field will result in 0 points.
That frustration is not just going to be felt by the guys on offense either. It's going to be felt throughout the entire team, isn't it? I mean, we've been there before, right? We've seen it. That deflation can go through the entire ranks. They're going to have to really work to make sure it doesn't affect them going forward.
Back near his goal line, here's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A first down carry now for Miller. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. And again, it's Rodgers.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The left side completion to Jones. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers again now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that's complete to Lewis. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Over the middle, Jerron Brown's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Tackle made by Demarius Randall. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They'll go again to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Jones. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
A 41-yard attempt.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
20.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.